Hi, I'm Nurul Emelina. I will be introducing to you the basic concepts of multimedia technology. So, what is multimedia? It is a form of communication that uses a combination of different content forms. This content can be in any combination of text, images, audio, animation, or video. It can be delivered interactively to the user by digitally manipulated means. A structure of link elements through which the user can navigate is interactive multimedia, and it may become hypermedia. Multimedia may be broadly divided into linear and non-linear categories. We will see the difference between these linear and also non-linear categories. Linear interactivity does not allow the user to control the sequence of the multimedia content, whereas nonlinear activity, nonlinear interactivity lets the user control the sequence of the multimedia content. Thus, linear is not interactive, but nonlinear is an interactive medium. An example, some examples of linear multimedia is a PowerPoint presentation, a slideshow of pictures that goes on with a specific direction, a storyline or a movie, an anime episode, or a YouTube video. A non-linear is a website where, for example, from homepage of a website, you can go to anywhere, any page that you would like to, without losing any sequence of the experience. Search engine, a YouTube channel where you can search for any kind of videos without any sequence or linear content. Another example is an anime or Korean drama streaming site. So these are the differences between linear and also non-linear. So think whether these activities, multimedia or not multimedia. Some of the multimedia applications that we can see is digital video editing and production systems, electronic newspapers or magazines, online reference works such as encyclopedia, games, home shopping, interactive TV, multimedia courseware, video conferencing, video on demand, interactive movies, and also the internet. The five multimedia elements will be described after this slide. The first one is text. It is the most basic element of multimedia and commonly used to express information. A good choice of words could help convey the intended message to the users. These choice of words, sometimes we call it as keywords. We can use text in contents, menu, navigational buttons, and etc. The second multimedia element is image. It can be in two categories: 2D figure or illustration, normally referred to still images. Could be produced manually, for example by drawing, painting, carving, and etc., or by computer graphics technology, used in multimedia to show more clearly what a particular information is all about, for example in diagrams and pictures. Usually, the basic multimedia applications that we have is a combination of text and also image. The third multimedia element is audio. So, audio or sound produced by vibration as perceived by the sense of human hearing. In multimedia, audio could come in the form of speech, sound effects, and also music score. So this is example of how we can see the frequency of an audio. The fourth element, is animation, the illusion of motion created by the consecutive display of images of static elements. In multimedia, animation is used to further enhance or enrich the experience of the user to further understand the information conveyed to them. The fifth element is video. Video is the technology of capturing, recording, processing, transmitting, and reconstructing moving pictures. Video is more towards photorealistic image sequence or live recording as in comparison to animation. So usually when you talk about video is live recording. When we talk about animation is the one that been created by computers. Video also takes a lot of storage space, so plan carefully before you are going to use it. So the detail of these five elements of multimedia, we will be covering that in future topics. Some of the importance of multimedia, where to use multimedia. So there are a lot of areas or fields where multimedia is being used extensively. For example, in business, in education, entertainment, home, public places, and etc. In business, some of the examples of applications are in the sales or marketing presentation, where usually this kind of presentation is actually to present the current status of the business. So they might be using animation or simply presentation slide with images and text. Trade show production, marketing, maybe by using video and also audio, advertising using images or infographics, staff training application, company kiosk, and instant messaging. So the image here is actually an example of kiosk. In education, multimedia is being used in wide, vast area. For example, in development of courseware and simulations, in e-learning software, information searching, video collaboration tools such as Zoom, Google Meet, and etc. in order for other students can join from different locations. So this is example where a lecture being hosted face to face and also online. So it is a hybrid mode, okay, by using one of the video collaboration tool. So this is also considered as multimedia. In entertainment, multimedia is being used in games, either leisure or educational games, in movies, video on demand, online such as Netflix. Multimedia at home is being used in television, satellite TV, SMS services, for example, your chattings, voting, reality TV, online shopping. So this is some of the examples. It can be more than this. At public places, information kiosks, big screen, applications, smart cards and security. So this is example of a mobile applications that contain some animation, text images for one of the shops in the US. Extended reality is one of the most current entertainment. XR refers to the use of immersive technologies that extend reality and merge the physical and virtual worlds. It does not necessarily in an entertainment field, but it also being used in other fields as well, such as in the health and also medicine. XR incorporates virtual reality or VR, augmented reality AR, and mixed reality MR. VR gives multi-sensory information and 3D effects in real time. Have a sense of being completely immersed in it. Many museums and institutions now offer virtual tours of their buildings, and this gives you the impression of walking through the actual museums. So this is example of a VR environment. It's actually an extension of multimedia. They uses basic elements of imagery, sound, and animation to create the extended reality environment. Augmented reality, on the other hand, describes the interaction between a virtual experience and the real world. It enhances the real environment with images, animation, or text. It could be experienced through AR smart glasses, tablets, and smartphones. Mixed reality is a hybrid between VR and also AR. So the image on the left-hand side is an AR application where you only need a tablet in order for you to see the augmented reality environment. On the right hand side is the mixed reality where you have both VR and also AR environment. Some of the products relates to the fields that being used are briefing products, reference products, database products, education and training products, kiosk, entertainment and also games. Briefing products is a small, straightforward linear products used to present information quickly and concisely. It has short development cycle, limited number of presentations, usage of text to present information with limited use of graphic, audio and video, have few navigational controls such as mouse click and button press to move from one page to another. Content and the format are suitable for the audience and fulfill the purpose of the presentation. So usually this is one of example of presentation slides where you can use presentation slide as a briefing products. Good briefing presentation depends on the understanding of the presented subject, seamless integration of content and consistent layout. So example of it is corporate presentation slide, sales presentation slide, and also educational lectures. The second product is reference, often used for answering specific questions or for general browsing of information. Previously stored on CD or DVD-ROM, but right now we also have websites and cloud. Characteristic of reference product used by wide range of user. Have navigational menu, bookmarking, searching, printing utility. Two basic classes of reference product are generalized content and also detailed content. Examples are electronic form of encyclopedia such as Wikipedia, online dictionaries, cookbooks, historical informative, and scientific surveys. Database, similar to reference product in a sense that large amount of information are made available to the end user, focus on storing and accessing the actual data, multimedia data such as text, graphic, audio, animation, and video. Characteristics of database are manages multimedia data, which is large data or big data, relational consistency in data management, descriptive finding methods, content-based search, simultaneous access, and online database. For example of two examples of database are Google Maps and Google Earth. In educational and training, similar to textbook or training manuals, but these products have added media such as audio, animation, and video, make up a significant share of the multimedia market, ranging from pre-kindergarten to postgraduate, offerings from technical to corporate training products. Two categories of reference product are instructor support products, standalone or self-paced products, or combination products. the same characteristic as what we have referred to in the reference product. Kiosk, as what I've mentioned previously, it will be stationed at public places and allow the user to find information interactively and also other types of transactions. Limited target users and usage. User friendly and easily used by user and fast response. We have two categories of kiosks. Point of information to provide certain information such as map, timetable, and etc. The second one is point of sale system of POS. Allow users to purchase or make orders, usually being used in restaurant to take orders. So this is example of kiosk product. Banking kiosk for money deposit and check. University information kiosk. In entertainment and games, multimedia is the most popular form of medium. It's distributed on the World Wide Web or cloud. Characteristic of entertainment and games products, it is immersive, requires constant feedback and interaction with the user, challenging and sometimes intriguing for user, enable online play for more than one user experience. So multimedia is being widely used in entertainment and games. So we move towards the hardware of a computer. So what is hardware? Is actually the physical parts of a computer. For example, the case, okay, the central processing unit or CPU, the random access memory or RAM, monitor, mouse, keyboard, computer data storage, graphics card, sound card, speakers, and motherboard. So these are examples of the computer hardware in most basic system that available. So in the case of the CPU, you will have all this hardware. For example, the motherboard, the graphic card, power supply, computer fan, CD or DVD drives, hard disk, and now we have USB port as well, and also other kind of ports. We also have external hardware such as or external devices such as the printer, okay, headphone, mouse, okay, and maybe camera. And for entertainment or game purposes, you may have additional devices such as the AR glasses and also handheld devices. So this is example of computer hardware. So it can be more than this. Okay, if we find out in the internet, we can have more than the basic one. Okay, what is software? Software is a program, okay, that tells the computer what tasks to perform and how to perform them. So basically, software and hardware works hand in hand. You couldn't have or run hardware without a software. So you need to have both in one computer system. Two types of computer software are system software, which is the operating system or OS, and utility program. The second types is application software. So this is example, the application software versus operating system. So the application software is those software that we use to do daily tasks such as Microsoft Word, our email, Google Docs, for example, our YouTube applications, Google Drive. Okay, so these are all the software that we use to simplify or to help with our daily tasks. Operating system, for example, the iOS, the Windows, the Apple. Okay? So these are actually the software that needs in a computer system in order for it to run. Okay. So it's not necessarily in a computer, but it also the operating system in your mobile phone and also tablet. Okay. So multimedia software. So what is the difference between the previous software and multimedia software? So multimedia software is solely or purposely being used for or creating multimedia elements or to authoring the multimedia elements, to combine the multimedia elements. So some of example for multimedia application software are graphics and image editing. Okay, for example, the Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. Okay, digital audio, for example, Audacity, or maybe Adobe Audition. Okay, music sequencing and notation, video editing, animation, and also multimedia authoring. So each of these software has its own functions, okay, and each of them cater for different kind of multimedia elements. So back to this question before, whether Microsoft PowerPoint presentation is multimedia or not. So what do you think? Yes, because a presentation, as what I mentioned before, it involves many types of media. It may involve many types of media, and the Microsoft PowerPoint have tools to make it interactive. For example, from one page to another page, or skip to a few pages, so we can have this tool to make it interactive. So yes, obviously, it's a multimedia. Playing video game, yes, because video games are inherently interactive. Okay, because it has audio, it has video, animation, and etc. Describing a picture to your friend, yes. What if you are in a chat room where the picture makes up the backdrop and you and your friend talk interactively? So while describing a picture, you are showing the picture and also you are explaining verbally. So it has two different elements, okay? Images and also audio. Reading the newspaper in the morning, yes, if you are reading online. Video conferencing, yes, considered to be one of the first digital multimedia applications. Watching television or listening to radio, yes, TV comprises audio and video, while channel surfing as interactivity. How about going to a movie theater? Yes, movie today entail digital video and audio. Assembling a car in a garage? Yes, if the garage is a metaphor for a 3D room in an application where designers from different geographic locations get together virtually to assemble a 3D car parts. Browsing and searching using the internet, yes, because surfing the internet to read, watch videos, listen to music are applications that involve different media. So, we have come towards the end of the topic one. So, hopefully, from this presentation, you are able to state the definition of multimedia and its elements, and you are able to describe several environments in which multimedia might be used. Thank you.